Organized labor and its affiliate unions have begun their proposed nationwide mass protest, with the president of the NLC, Joe Ajaero, leading the rally in the Federal Capital Territory, which kicked off from the Unity Fountain. Already, president of the NLC, a handful of members and TUC officials have begun the protest walk through the streets of the FCT amid a sizable number of security officials on ground, comprising the police and the DSS.
Simply, in our own enlightened we determine based on the response of the state whether the protest should be for today or tomorrow or less or to that come. It is not by mere using forces to stop people from expressing their views.
The protesters had one goal in mind: to get to the lawmakers, forcing their way through the second gate of the National Assembly, determined to get their voices heard. And as they did, they continued their solidarity songs. In Lagos, the commercial capital, the protest commenced at Ikeja Underbridge with an impressive turnout of affiliate union members, including the Radio and Television Workers Union, RATAU, Railway Workers, Association of Senior Staff of Banks, Insurance and Financial Institutions, ASBIFI, led by the NLC State Chairman, Comrade Agnes Sessi. The unionists walked through the streets of the capital chanting solidarity songs before the rally terminated at the State Assembly in Alausa, where the protesters were addressed by the Deputy Governor. Staying in the southwest, members of organized labor in Ogun State converged on the NLC Secretariat in Abeokuta, the state capital, as early as 8:30 a.m. They marched through major streets to demand good governance, a reversal of the fuel pump price to 197 naira per litre, investments in the education and health sector, and revamping of critical infrastructure.
We Nigerians, we are suffering. The fuel subsidy removal has caused a lot of hardship, untold hardship onto the masses of this nation. We have a lot, we have many, and we are suffering. We have crude oil, and we are still buying abroad. Enough is enough. We are solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. For the union makes us strong.
In the southeast, labor unions in Imo State also marched around major streets demanding better working conditions for workers.
A lot of Nigerians are suffering already.
Yes.
And another suffering has been inflicted on them. So Nigerian Labour Congress is saying no to that fuel subsidy, removal of that fuel subsidy.
Nigerian government must learn that governance is a trust for the people. Government is a trust for the people. They need to consult us and seek what we want. You cannot go and remove subsidy, as they say, put hardship on the people, and then you say you're giving us palliative. No to those quickly hurried palliative.
In Port Harcourt, the River State capital, the NLC protest takes off from the state secretariat on Igbuku Street in the D-line area of the city. The protesters continue their walk to the government house, where they registered their complaints. The rally is led by the state NLC chairman, Alex Aguano. In Bayelsa State, members of the NLC and TUC begin their protest from Amaranta in the heart of Yenagoa and walk through the state government house where they express their grievances.
Today, every family feels the fang of the harsh policies of government, which has resulted in the astronomical increase in transportation, food, goods and services, tuition fees, rising costs in accessing quality healthcare, just to mention but a few.
They were received by the Commissioner of Labor and Productivity, who gave assurance that the issues are being looked into.
So today, what is happening in Nigeria is not in the making of the state governor. If to be something that he can handle, you don't need to protest. You don't need to register your dissatisfaction before actions will be taken.